In this section of looking at Audiosnap, I'm going to extract a groove from one track and then apply it to another track. I'm going to be using the pool for timing adjustment. And what's the pool, I hear you wondering? The pool is a collection of transient markers that can be used to apply as a groove to other clips. This pool can also be used as reference points for snap locations. This makes it possible to extract a beat from one track and then quantize other tracks to it. The pool itself is created by the user in a number of ways. First, we can select a track, set the edit filter to audio transients, right-click over the clip, and select the pool submenu where we can add the measures, beats and ticks tempo map or add the clip to the pool. Note that adding one doesn't overwrite the other, but adds to it. When a clip has transients in a pool, the transient marker tails are blue, and if the option is set, the pool points are displayed on other clips as a dotted line. You can see them better if I select the clip. This option is on by default and can be turned on and off from the pool menu. To remove something from the pool menu once it's been added, just deselect the option. They've now been removed. It's possible to add as many tracks transients as you want to the pool, and only active markers are added, so there's control over which transients are used as well. The Extract Groove button in the Audiosnap palette serves exactly the same function with any selected clip or clips. Clicking it again will remove the transients from the pool. Remember, you can see which transients are added because of their blue tails. Okay, now we've explained the theory, let's see it in action. First, let's have a listen to the start of this project. I'm going to click on the drum track and extract the groove. Remember, I do this by adding the clip to the pool. Then I'm going to click on the bass track, select transients, and then apply that groove by selecting Apply Transient Pool Markers. If we have another listen, you should hear that the bass track has tightened up to the drum track. We've just groove quantized the bass to the drums, but we can also groove quantize a track to a pre-existing groove. There are some presets that come included with Sonar, but we can create our own grooves for this purpose by using the Save As Groove command found in the right-click context menu. From here you can save the groove file with its own name. To groove quantize to a saved preset, select the clip you want to apply it to, and then choose Groove Quantize from the right-click menu. So let's select a preset and apply it to the bass and drums. Then let's see how that sounds. This method can always be applied to parts of a track. For example, if you have one verse that has a great feel and the others are a little sloppy. We can now select the time range of the good verse. Remember, we can do that by clicking between the markers, and then select Save As Groove from the menu. This opens the Define Groove dialog, where we can enter a new file name or choose from an existing one. Then we can name the pattern and click on OK when finished. Now we can move to the sloppy verse. Again, highlight that verse, make sure the track or tracks we want to apply the groove to are highlighted, and then select Groove Quantize from the menu. Now we can choose our groove file that we've just saved, select the pattern from within the file, and then we can set the quantize resolution. The smaller the resolution, the more precise the quantize. The window sensitivity is similar to the window sensitivity in a regular quantize box and controls how far from a quantize point will be included. Again, 100% means all notes. If outside window option allows us to choose what is done with notes not included in the quantize range. The next three choices control what will be quantized, and the strength sliders decide how much each target note is changed both in time, which is how close to the groove event start time it's placed, durations, how long the notes last, and how closely matched the velocities are. The auto crossfade option performs the same functions they do in the regular quantize window we looked at earlier. Once all of these settings have been changed to suit, you can change it as a preset so they can be recalled and used again later. That's now groove quantized the second verse to the first one. Finally, before we leave Audiosnap, let's have a look at how we get it to change the clips to fit to a project. There may be times when you have tracks that are recorded without a metronome and you want them to conform to a rigid time or existing tempo of a project. Or perhaps you've finished tracking a song and now decide it will sound better 10 beats per minute faster. We can use a very similar method to achieve both of these aims. Here I've got a project. It's all audio as you can see, and let's have a listen to how it sounds at the moment. That's at 140 beats per minute. I'm going to change this to something a little bit more extreme to show you what Audiosnap's capable of. The first thing we need to do is select all the tracks we want to change, which in this case is the whole project. Next, I hold down the Control key while selecting audio transients from the HUD. Once all the clips or tracks that you want affected are selected, we need to show the Audiosnap palette if it isn't already, and then in the Clip Follows Project section, make sure that Auto Stretch is checked. Then turn on the Clips Follows Project setting. At the far right hand end of Eclipse, we can see an icon to show that it's being stretched. Now if I change the tempo, slow it down to 100 beats per minute for example, and play the project, you can hear that slowed down considerably. Of course I could change that to something just as extreme the other way, 170 beats per minute. Remember that that's still online rendering, of course bouncing them down to clips will sound even better. That's how easy it is to get Audiosnap to change clips to fit the project tempo.